Welcome back to Bloody Legends. It's Aussie Gamer 17 with part 2 or chapter 2 of my 100% walkthrough and achievement guide for Harold Halibut. Speaking of Harold, what are you doing over there? Turn around, buddy. Oh, we're here, mate. Okay, it's time to get stuck in. All right. Now, just a reminder, guys, I did leave the game idle in between chapters. That's why Harold was just over there. He's just making sure that everything's all ready to go. And yeah, so that is for the 15-hour game time achievement. If we follow this guide, it is not going to take 15 hours, so we need to do that. One other side note before we get started is we're going to get a lot of achievements in the start of this video, but they're not going to pop on screen for me because when I fixed my mic, if anyone who watched part 1 will know I had some mic problems. When I fixed that, I actually broke something else and didn't realize, and I recorded pretty much the first half of this video with it not working. The recording didn't work, so I'm redoing the first half of the video, and so I'll point out where the achievements are, but they won't pop on screen. Alright, first step we have to do, if we go into our notebook, our to-do list, our main task is to declutter the storage room so Fishy has somewhere to stay, and that there is Fishy on the little trolley. Alright, so we go in here, grab a box from in here by pressing the A button, and we have to take the boxes into our bedroom, and Harold can only carry one at a time, but don't worry, after we've done the first two, a little mini game thingy will make this a lot quicker, but we manually have to do the first two. I think it's the first two. Maybe it's the first three. I can't even remember, even though I just did it. Well, alright. Come on, Harold. Alright, and then you go pick up the third, and then I think it reverts, maybe. Yeah, there we go. And now you'll just see our arm dangling at the top of the screen, and this is a little bit like Tetris. He just moves all the boxes, and I think it's quite random at what box comes out, or is it the same? Actually, I do remember those two big boxes being part of it. Anyway, you just got to drop everything over and over and over. I don't think it really matters if you reach the top of the screen, but it is a bit like Tetris. And you just got to keep tapping the A button and dropping everything in until you get to the end. Maybe if you get to the top quicker, it does it quicker. So I'm just dropping everything in the same spot here to try and fill it up quicker. I get to the top. Nope, that's it. We're done. So as soon as you drop yourself into the hole, yeah, makes sense of that one. That ends that part. Harold will wake back up. Did he slip on a banana peel or something? Is that what that's about? Not really sure, to be honest. Doing this, though, will get us a notebook entry. Let's see, yep, if it comes up. Or do we have to put Fishy in there first? We might have to put Fishy in there first. Talk to Moreau. And at the end of this little cutscene, Fishy will end up in the storage room and we'll get our notebook entry.
Harold, can you get that? Hold it up and put it on speakerphone for me.
Will do. Enjoy your new home, Fishy.
This is Moreau.
No, it's Cyrus.
What? Cyrus? I'm Moreau.
Yes, I was trying to call you.
You've succeeded, perhaps unfortunately.
Yes, well...
Get on with it, you two.
Listen to what I have to say.
I'm listening.
Good. You sound faint, though. Am I on speakerphone?
Yes, I don't have time to stand still every time you need me, Cyrus. What is it?
So, Slippy is here. One moment I was all alone working on the hydrofusion coefficient machinations and thinking how interesting it was that...
Sigh. I really do hate to interrupt you, but not as much as I hate not interrupting you. You were saying about Slippy?
Yes, well, the next moment he was here. He's rootling around, asking me all kinds of questions I don't want to answer. Can't you come and, I don't know, scare him off?
I'll see what I can do. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay. See you soon, I guess. Thanks.
What was that?
Nothing. Bye.
Nothing, bye.
Harold, as you've heard, I've got to go and babysit. I've taken a blood sample from Fishy. Can you rush it to the pharmacy? Get it analyzed, then
That's
get
blood?
suitable transfusion based on the results.
It's got blue,
do.
purple
I'll
blood.
go right away. Is it looking okay for now?
Was that the color? I'm a bit colorblind.
It's stable, and hopefully the results will help us with the missing pieces of this little fishy puzzle.
Hope so. Thanks, Professor.
Good luck.
Okay, we're going to get some control here soon. Come on. Alright, that should give us the note. There it is. The new fishy note. Alright. And now, the next thing we're going to do is do a little bit of extra exploring for some other achievements. So, we're going to go to the tube. There is no gossip in subchapter 2.1, so we don't have to worry about going and listening for gossip. I confirmed that in my accidental non-recording. So now we're actually going to go down to Social District, which is open for the first time.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
Now this next bit, guys, I don't know if... I've done this in all practice runs. I've talked to the people we're about to talk to. I don't think it counts towards any achievements, but just in case it triggers something later, I'm going to do it again because it... I've done it in every other run and we've got all the achievements, so... We go in here, we have to listen to the start of this.
And her poem, Dark Silent Ship.
I am going to skip some of this dialogue though, because it isn't relevant to what we're doing.
Mr. Tenenbaum.
As soon as you get control again, we can talk to Chris. There it is.
Silent ship. That being nowhere neither comes.
And I'm just going to skip
But
skip the dialogue. It's just about the fact that we're listening to poetry and
I think it's an...
part of their student learning experience, I guess.
No, my...
It wandered.
no.
Oh!
How did that
What does...
Alright, so we're just going to skip through this.
What
No,
is
I mean...
that fades up from the hiss?
And then we're talking to this woman. I accidentally clicked A on
Hello
it
there.
as soon as we finished the Chris chat.
No.
You in...
She basically thinks we're a creep and doesn't like us watching kids do poetry
Hang on.
Will it all come to
Me?
because we're not one of the parents, so apparently that's creepy,
Yo,
Alright.
where's the truth?
Me?
Get it twisted.
I have
even though they're doing it in a public place and we happen to be walking past
We
Oh, dear.
or in prison.
I'm not sure.
and we're just being friendly.
Okay.
Rude, I say.
Yes.
Take off.
And then she says, bye now.
Keep the light alive.
And then we can talk to Eve.
Alive.
Oh, Eve.
Skipping through this, Eve doesn't want to chat. And then this guy over here, the talent scout. Get through a rather long conversation with him.
I'm Harold.
He's
What?
a talent scout for this, for poetry or something. I don't know how that works, but anyway.
Maybe I'll get... Or sign...
Upstanding.
You got your eye.
Seated.
Sure.
Whatever you're most comfy with.
Do myself...
My poem
Come on.
I...
titled
And... I'll let you...
Hey, enjoy the ship. You'll be able...
They ebb and flow.
Okay, and
The time
then we've got to leave off to the right, guys. And if we go to the first door, we'll get a little scene with the Popo. Go to this first door, just approach it. You don't have to press A or anything. Once you're near the door, you'll get this little
What am
scene.
I going to do with you, eh?
I've never tried to actually run past without getting this scene, so I just do this every time. Again, I don't know if this one... Well, this one sort of adds up to something later in the game too, so maybe do make sure you do this one.
Anyway, chapter 3, The Merry Band.
He's reading a book
It was
to a
a
fish,
dark and stormy night.
which apparently
when
is
the
against all the
intrepid
rules.
Explorers left the Fedora in
Naughty
search of the
Popo.
riches that would make their name. Who's there?
Oh, hi, Major. It's me, Harold.
What in the blue blazers are you doing here, boy?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just passing. Thought I heard... But then...
Well, whatever you heard, or most definitely didn't hear, if you get my drift, is your
I didn't hear anything.
of my privacy. So perhaps we should just both forget this whole messy incident ever happened.
Well, I could either forget it, but if you
course,
write me
Major.
a
I understand.
ticket, then I won't forget it,
Let
because
me
I'll
write
have a
you ticket
reminder.
As a reminder.
You want me to forget it, but you want a reminder.
Very good.
Doesn't make any
Now, if
sense,
you'll
bro.
excuse us, I mean, me.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's done. Now you move to the right to the next door, and this is our first achievement of the video. So go inside and go to the door up the back here. Ignore that guy just sitting there being a weirdo. watching TV. Move to this door. You won't have to interact with it. This little scene will start either way. And this is the announcer, and he's in there having a shower. And we're going to grab an achievement.
It's the tannoy guy.
All water. Water. Woogan. Water.
And get a notebook entry.
Oh gosh, I should probably just leave.
Water. Water.
Hello? Anyone out there? It's okay, you know. I have an open door policy. Well, the front door. Not this one.
Hello? I'm Harold. I was just passing and noticed the open door. I just wanted to check.
Welcome. This is a bathroom announcement. I'm still in the shower, but please deposit your bum on the nearest available seat station. Make yourself at home. This is Radio Fedora, coming to you from the shower. This just in, I am the voice inside your head. Ooh, rub-a-dub-dub.
So, you get many visitors?
Oh, sure. I have quite a few fans of my voice, actually. I'm always happy for them to swing by and have a listen to some behind-the-scenes chat.
Do you think you'll always be the PA announcer?
Ah, interesting question. Well, if I were to ever announce my retirement, I think it would be nice to do something a bit more hands-on, you know? Maybe some voice coaching, or learn guitar work to go with my singing. Ooh, perhaps Entertainment Onat and I could start a band. Can I ask a question?
Sure. Go ahead.
What do you think is my best announcement? I know there's a lot of classics, but if you had to pick just one.
Gosh, I always like the Thursday greetings.
Ah, yes. I write those myself, you know.
Wow, that's...
I don't know what the Thursday greetings are.
Ooh, I will.
Plus, it's Friday, so I have to wait
Better be going now.
a whole week to get a Thursday
You'll
greeting.
be hearing from me.
By that, I mean Friday for me in real life, guys. Maybe not in the game. That gives us the notebook, the announcer, and it also gets you the achievement. Every time I've got that achievement, it's been a rare, so enjoy that sound that I'm missing right now. And we've got a to-do that I haven't checked, which was deliver the blood sample. We will be doing that a little bit later. For now, we're worried about achievements. And now we can go out of here, and we're going to go back to, there's nothing to the, well, there's nothing you can interact with to the right. Feel free to go and have a look. We are going to go back to Chris and get one more little chat with him. Again, not sure if it's actually necessary, but it does sort of make more sense later in the
Chris, it looks
game.
like one of the kids is locked in the classroom.
Well,
I'm just going to skip this. It's about the kid being on detention.
disruption.
I'm not going to skip a lot of dialogue, guys. I haven't had any comments about on the first video of anyone wanting me to skip, so I'm going to keep most things in. It's just the stuff that I think is not actually relevant that I'm going to skip.
Oh,
Well,
I never...
He's talking about disciplining a kid that's on detention.
we'll also forgive them, then learn that much harder way, right?
Don't worry.
Thanks.
It's really.
Hi.
And now it's time to go and meet the fourth brother
In the
at the Agora Arcades. Let's do that. So back to the tube, whack Harold's head on that gate, and Agora Arcades.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing.
And we get a notebook entry for talking to Warren. That's the name of the fourth brother. Ignore this first brother there. Go past him. In here. You can go into Beer Zone, but there are no... Oh, and we got another message. That will be about the graffiti. Some more graffiti. We're going to go and remove that graffiti in this sub-chapter, and that will get us a notebook entry and an achievement. So we're going to clean the graffiti. Anyway, this guy here, this is Warren. So make sure you chat with Warren.
Welcome to Water Wieners. I bet you've never seen a meaner wiener.
A meaner wiener, really, mate?
Oh, I haven't. They look great. How long have you been here?
Oh, I'm not sure. I just live for the day. but I'm here now, after a long tour of all the culinary innovation the Fedora has to offer.
Oh, cool. So what made you decide on wieners?
Wieners.
Question, my curious Epicurean friend. I have concluded that wieners and their accompanying toppings and trimmings are the most...
The word wiener just really
taste,
hits the immature part of my brain.
Wow. Okay.
Which maybe that's most of my brain. I'm not sure.
You look...
Let's not go there.
Are you related to the Allwater secretaries by any chance?
By blood, yes. That's about where the relation ends. So, which wiener will you be wanting?
Alright, so once we've talked to Warren here like we did, we should get a notebook entry. There it is. And what we need to do to get another notebook entry and also work towards another achievement is, now that we've talked to Warren, we need to go back and talk to every other brother. So that's 17, 8, and 24, if you want to know their names. We're going to do that shortly, but first, we're also going to start another achievement and notebook entry, which is for helping out Captain Zoya. So if we go to the right, you can go in the general store and talk to Tommy. He's got a lot of just dialogue that doesn't matter to what we're doing. Go into the arcade game area. You can talk to Rafi just quickly. I've always talked to Rafi.
Hey,
it
Rafi.
doesn't. I don't think this matters. She doesn't
What
want to
are you up
talk to
to
you.
today?
Lots.
She's too busy to chit chat, and that's it. So it doesn't really matter. But I always end up doing that. So just tick that box. And now we talk to Captain Zoya, and this starts a whole little sort of mini quest with Captain Zoya.
Also, no point in the captain bit anymore.
Oh, what do you mean?
Huh? Well, you know what they say about a captain going down with his ship?
Who said that?
Well, I don't know. Somewhere.
That sounds like a sad story.
Yeah. Well, it is. But mine is sadder. I didn't even get to go down. I was born destined to be a captain of a ship that was already down.
But Allwater mentioned some kind of research going on about a relaunch, right? And the ship needs running in general.
Sure. But all water takes care of that just fine without me. Look, I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. At least I assume that's what you're trying to do. But could you just leave me be? I'm chasing a new high score on this. It's the one thing I'm good at.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that.
Alright, so once that chat's over, we've sort of got... we've apparently completed that task before we even knew we had it. I don't actually remember how you get that task in the first place, but we're speeding things up by going and chatting to him there. And now if we head over to the right, we can get another achievement. Head over to the right and just stand near the stage, guys. Now I'm going to find this one hard to know how long to stand here for, but you stand here long enough and listen. You don't actually have to interact. You can still move around and stuff. But if you stand here long enough with this music playing and Onat doing his little performance, you get an achievement. I can't remember what the achievement's called, and I don't have it on my screen. So, actually, let me look it up for you. Here we go. We'll go in here. We'll go. This is going to be a bit of a spoiler alert, though, because it's... Nope. Entertainment Onat Fan Club. Watch Onat's stage performance. So we've just got to watch that for a while. I'll sit here for about a minute while I explain some other stuff maybe, and then we'll leave once we know. Once you get that achievement though. As soon as the achievement pops, guys, you can leave and do the next step. For us, that is going to be, we're going to go up the stairs. You can see there in the top left-hand corner of my screen, there's a new shop upstairs. We're going to go talk to that shop worker or owner or whatever she is, and talking to her twice will get us another notebook entry, and then basically from there a couple other things on the way, but we're going to go and speak to each and every secretary, that's 17, 8 and 24, and get us another notebook entry for doing that. But that also is part of the brothers achievement later in the game, and then we're going to come back and talk to Warren again, and then we can continue the Zoya mission line. I reckon this is probably long enough. Hopefully the achievements pop by now. for you, and so we can leave. Thank you for that performance, though, Onat. And up the stairs and off to the right. And chat to this lady.
Hi!
Hi.
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
It sure is.
Hi. What's a good offer?
Well, not my
All is good.
first time, really. I've done this a few times, unfortunately.
Delightful spirits. Also quick and colorful.
And fishy?
Usually.
Sounds.
You know what? I'm going to talk over this for a second, but
I'll try something.
that's one thing that's good about this. This game's great. I love this game, but it's not a game that you want to repeat because it is slow, and you sort of get the story out. I'm glad they made the achievements in a way that you can get them all in a single playthrough, because it can take a while to play through this game again if you need to, which I've had to do to get this achievement. So make sure you talk to her a second time.
Good. That fish hut was boring, people. Quite slow. Not very colorful.
It's not very nice, lady.
It's what inspired me to open this place.
Well, good luck. I'll try something here soon.
All right, that gives us the next notebook entry. And then I'm going to go over to the left, ignore the rude lady. She might not be there for you, I think it's random. And speak to the guy at Fish Hut.
Hello again.
Can you believe this? Color soup and a water wheel.
I love his accent.
On my turf.
But you're still the only fish experts, right?
Yeah, but still, people only have so much space in their belly.
In the belly.
And now they have all this choice. Ah, why couldn't they do their thing somewhere else?
Surely there's enough demand for a couple more restaurants here.
Maybe.
Maybe.
See.
We'll see. Okay, and that's all. And now we are going to leave and start going and chatting to all the different secretaries, starting with 17, who is right here in Argoa Arcades, off to the left. Here he is. Let's have a chat.
Hi there, Mr. 17. How's it going?
Fine and dandy, thanks. Not a care in the world.
Not even about Warren being back?
Nope. Absolutely least of all about Warren being back.
Oh yeah, sure.
If he expects to just waltz back into our lives after being away so long.
Maybe he's as nervous about seeing you all again as you are.
Not nervous. Not a care. Just like I said.
Right, okay, and then to the tube. To Central Station.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
And here is the next secretary, number 8, I think his name is.
Hey, Mr. 8.
Mr. 8, there we go.
Warren is back.
Fine. We knew he'd get bored of his gallivanting around eventually. I just hope he's learned a bit more responsibility along the way.
Well, he seems to have his own business now. A mobile wieners restaurant.
Yes.
Mobile wieners.
Business. Still, I suppose maybe he is starting to settle down, even if he does have to carry his business with him.
Do you think you'll go see him?
Hectic schedule, you know. Perhaps I'll see him around.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then we have to go in the right tube and go up to All Water District.
All water. Moving people every day. We know you enjoy traveling with all water.
All right, run off to the right. And then up the corridor and in the door at the back on the right and speak to this guy from the start of the game.
Satisfaction survey and
Mr. 24, me again.
Mr. Halibut, please take a seat.
Oh,
No thanks.
but I'm not stopping.
A not inconsiderable mercy.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that Warren is back around.
I have been informed, yes.
And how do you feel about it?
As you can see, I'm on duty, and it is not therefore appropriate to feel anything about, or to discuss said non-existent feelings about personal matters, I'm afraid.
Takes his job very seriously.
Fair enough. I hope when you're done today, you can look forward to seeing him again.
Thank you for your concern, Mr. Halibut. I will bear it in mind during my evening personal feeling evaluation session.
Personal feeling evaluation session. All right, and now we have to go all the way back to Warren, guys, to get the notebook entry and to basically complete the task. But there's more on this whole brothers task later in the game as well. So back to the tube, to Central Station.
Water compliments you on your choice of destination. All water. We get you where you're going.
Back to the other tube. And to Agora Arcades again.
Style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest...
And go to the right and go to straight to Warren. Actually, did we get that message yet? Oh, I mustn't have seen it come through. So we've got a message from Captain Zoya. After speaking to him at the arcade games, you get this message about meeting him at the bar for a drink. We'll do that very soon. And our current to-do list, let's just double check those. We still have to deliver the blood sample, meet Zoya at the bar, talk with Warren again, which we're about to do, and we've got to clean the graffiti and find Coco. All right, straight over to Warren first, though. Let's get our next notebook entry. Game. Wouldn't let me turn and face Warren for a second.
At your service.
I hope you don't mind, but I spoke to your secretary brothers, and I was curious about how you felt about it all.
Ah, those sticks in the mud. I can imagine what they said.
I agree with you, Warren. They are sticks in the
That's
mud.
where I'm concerned. Sure, I was the... how do you say?
The even one out?
Like odd, but even, because I was the fourth. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
You know, I don't understand the whole feud thing. I can't even remember when it really started. It's a trifle annoying, but as soon as they're ready to relax a bit, they know where I am.
I'm on your side with that, Warren. Okay, so we completed that task, and we will get the next notebook entry, the brothers. It's one of the ones that there was a bit of trouble with and had the whole game, the whole achievement thing glitching out on us. Okay, now we can go... Hang on, let me just check my list. Yep, now we go talk to Zoya at Beer Zone. So go inside, still no gossip, and talk to Captain Zoya.
Oh, Captain at Large. I mean, Zoya. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Harold? You having a great day?
Oh, it's not at all bad, thank you. Are you?
Heck yes!
Heck yes, having a drink at the bar.
You seemed so sad earlier.
Oh, that? That was just a little slump. I'm over it.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm over the whole thing, you know? Life's too short, right? No one needs me as captain, so I'm just going to enjoy life. Do what I want.
I suppose that's fair enough. What will you do instead?
Who cares, right?
I don't know.
So? Right?
Right.
Are you going to offer me a drink, Zoya?
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
He did say in his message that he was buying.
Doing my thing.
He didn't buy us a drink. He didn't even offer us a drink. Rude, rude, rude. But we're not done. Now, this guy is magic, guys. You want to see a magic trick? Okay, so Zoya is sitting at that bar right there. We're going to run without stopping. We're running as fast as old mate Harold can go. Run to the left. Zoya's still sitting at the bar. We're going to get in the tube. And we're going to click on Central Station straight away. We're going straight to Central Station. Zoya's still sitting at the bar. And bada bing, bada boom.
You've arrived.
Who's sitting right there in front of us? Captain Zoya. How'd you get there? Wait, do you have a twin?
Zoya, how are you enjoying your new freedom?
Yeah, so about that.
Right.
I told you who cares earlier, you know, I started to feel guilty. I do care, actually. I just wish I didn't care so much.
Caring is good. You have to care about something. I wish I cared more about things sometimes.
I just want to do a good job. But I don't know what that is.
I know what you mean. I know what my job is, but actually, I don't always know what it really means to do it well.
So, I'm going to try and figure out how I can be useful.
Okay, me too.
Oh, thanks for listening, Harold. It felt good to get that off my chest.
Same here.
Huh? Get what off your chest?
The same as... Don't worry, Zoya.
Who knows what he's talking about?
I'm glad you're feeling a bit better.
Oh, okay. I best be off. Places to be.
I'm glad this is all working. Alright, so we've done Zoya there as well, and now he's going to be magic again, because we're going to go straight back to Agora Arcade. Arcades, plural, I guess.
Enjoy the view.
I wish I knew how he was getting around. It would make this game a lot faster. If we had his ability. Maybe he's unlocked fast travel. Anyway, off the tube, head straight to the right. Go to the big steps in the middle. Talk to you in a second, Warren. But first, head upstairs and look how the hell he got there. He's even ordered food and sat down with food. Talk to Captain Zoya one last time. This will unlock the achievement. Forget what it's called, guys. It'll unlock an achievement and a notebook entry, and it will complete the task that we had.
Just wanted to say thank you for helping me realize something.
That's okay, really. But what did I help you realize? And how?
Well, I've been doing some soul searching. What I realize is this is going to be a long process. Whether take off again or not, I've got to come to terms with what I want. As much as what I think other people want me to be.
That sounds wise.
Very wise.
But how did I help?
I guess you were just there.
Miniature Buddha, only covered in hair.
Inferior.
Oh, thanks.
So wise.
I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just accept.
I try.
So now, just accept my thanks. And good luck with your own search.
Oh, you did hear that.
Yeah. We'll both get it figured out one of these days, eh?
I hope so. Well, enjoy your meal. Be seeing you.
Okay, so that will unlock the achievement, and we'll get our next notebook entry. Coping Captain, there we go, that's what it's called. Okay, now we're going to just go downstairs, quickly talk to Warren. This sort of makes sense for something later in the game, talking to Warren here. I don't know if it's 100% needed, but we're doing it anyway, just to make sure.
Warren?
Warren of Warren's Water Wieners fame, no less.
Now you're famous?
What may seen around the ship like at the moment?
Good question. Cherry Bottlestop is the real authority, of course. But I would say things are looking pretty innovative. Even old school hangouts like Charlie's Silly Chili Grilly is modernising, trying out new flavour profiles and offering some lighter options. Let me know if you ever need any more recommendations. I've been around the whole ship like a cake frosting. So I know what's what when it comes to food.
Okay, and now we can go off to the left. We're actually, if you go to our to-do list, we are going to go deliver the blood sample to Sunny. That is the plan. Alright, we're going to do that now. We're going to a new area we haven't been to. To get there, we go to the tube. We go to Central Station.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of...
Head over to the other tube.
...for choosing to travel with us today.
and go to the utilities district down the bottom.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing all.
Alright, the first stop is Sunny, or the pharmacy, to drop off the blood sample, and she is right here.
Oh no, Sunny's here. Hi, Sunny.
Harold! Well, hello, it's been a while. So how's life after Sunny? What have you got for me?
Oh, it's, different. But okay. Same old. Just as you... and just this... Can you run an an analysis?
Yeah, spit it out, Harold.
Same old Harold. Sure thing. Hand it over and I'll take it for a ride in the QT.
The what now?
The QT. The quick test, silly.
Yeah.
So, you still hanging out with my dad?
Yeah, sometimes. Same old Cyrus, huh? Reckon the QT will be much longer?
It only takes
It's literally been 3 seconds, Harold.
like a few seconds at the most. Anyway, don't you have something you want to ask me?
No.
Okay. What have you been up to since then?
Oh, I must stop
Oh,
you there,
too
Harold.
slow.
Looks like the QT's all done. Let me just see. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm sure it's nothing. Really, just... I'll be going.
Hey, not so fast, Sonny Jim. This sample has definitely been taken from something odd, cool, or on a very radical cocktail of drugs. Spill the beans.
I really can't. I have to get back.
To your new alien friend?
What? No, nothing like that. Just an experimental fish. Cyrus made a new fish, but it lost some blood when it accidentally got its fin trapped in a filter.
Dad is always so boring about hybridization theory. I don't even want to.
Oh yeah, hybridization
So,
theory.
You need an aquatic craniate blood replacement, huh?
Yes, exactly. It's a valuable specimen, and it was kind of my fault.
I'm thinking a solution of granulocytes and sodium chloride-rich plasma should do the trick.
Yeah, okay, you got one of those just lying
In
around?
the cooler. Yep, here we go.
Yeah,
Thank you, son.
perfect.
No worries. Peace.
Alien blood, basically. Now, guys, there's an achievement later in the game for helping Buddy deliver all of his old letters. To start that quest, which is very, very missable, we have to go talk to Buddy right now, so do that. And there's a lot of steps involved in setting this one up. So talk to Buddy.
Hi there, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
How's the mail?
No, you're Buddy. I'm Harold.
Oh, it's great. Can't complain. But, you know, not quite as spry as I used to be.
Oh, is everything okay?
Thank you for asking, Harold. I mustn't grumble. Plenty have it worse. What have you been up to today?
Just trying to make myself useful. How about you? No deliveries today?
Nope. I'm all caught up.
I see plenty of letters
I'm
in your
spending a
little
little
front
time with
bag
my
thing
treasure
there.
trove.
Oh, what kind of treasure?
Old undelivered letters. Just looking at them makes me feel giddy.
But why couldn't you deliver them?
Oh, believe me, I tried. There's this archaic little Fedora mail delivery protocol, stating that mail may only be handed over if the addressee takes receipt in person.
Archaic
If
is
the
the right
addressee
word.
is not present, they must collect the mail from the post office within a 12-day span.
So, couldn't you leave them a note?
I thought of that, but a reminder slip is technically classified as mail, and therefore must also be delivered in person.
So, this is mail that you couldn't remind people about within 12 days of the first delivery.
Almost. You see, for the postman to attempt in-person receipt of a reminder slip, they must also have new additional mail to deliver to the same recipient. Else, Article 27B/6 classifies
Blah, blah, blah.
interruption of duty, and is therefore forbidden while that postman holds his office.
I get it, dude. You can't deliver your mail.
Deliver the reminder slip after your working hours?
You see,
Oh,
I
Harold.
considered that. But Appendix 11 Star states that information gleaned by a postman on duty must never be used for personal gain. And so, technically, once I'm off duty, I'm not supposed to even know that I want to deliver a reminder slip.
Oh.
So, while I
Another guy that takes his job very seriously.
would breach regulations for me to deliver them, or to think too much about them,
Too serious.
even on a personal level. So, there they sit. But it makes me sad, thinking about all those messages going undelivered. Even reading them is forbidden under Subarticle 7N. Oh. Now that I think about it, related to 7N is the footnote addendum 7N 3 degrees, which states, if I remember correctly,
Oh, yes, 7 and 3 degrees, of
can
course.
be read, but only in the presence of another all-water employee.
Oh, great. Moreau doesn't think of herself as one, but she's an all-water employee. You could ask her.
Or, since you are her assistant, you're technically an employee as well. So why don't you come in here? I'll open the door. It's the one on your right. And
Yeah.
let's finally...
You mean the only door that in this whole
forbidden
place?
fruits, shall we?
Oh, okay. I'll take a look for sure.
All right, you got to make sure you do take up this invitation, guys. Walk off to the right and make sure you go in the door. And then you'll automatically show up where Buddy is. You're not actually controlling Harold like I thought I was when I first did this. You just sit here and wait. Or sit there and wait, wherever you happen to be. And now we're going to read one of the letters, and this sort of starts the whole journey to eventually delivering all these old letters.
What have we got here?
Darling Arna, when the ship crashed, I half wondered if life as we knew it would collapse in on itself as well. It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull, through to my very soul. And I wondered how any of us, would find a new way to keep going on, even though our home itself had entered stasis. Then I realized something.
He sounds a little bit like Slippy, this person.
Reconsidering my lot in life and on the ship, I realized that I loved you. That I want to love you. I know you will assure me I'm being foolish, and that you want me to have full happiness, and that said happiness couldn't possibly lie with you. But it does. Now more than ever, we must look within. And I give thanks to whatever celestial whim sent the fedora tumbling down, for it has given rise to my understanding of what is really important. Arna, whether you love me back in the same way, just know I am, and will always be, happy to love you. Forever, you know who.
You know who? I don't know who. Who is it?
Experienced the crash.
They sure did. Lived and loved through it. Do you think they ended up telling Anna in person?
I hope so.
I feel like a love that clear would have shined out in person.
Maybe they couldn't find the words in person, though. Hence the letter.
Perhaps. But something tells me that Anna had someone that loved her unconditionally. So either way, she was a lucky girl.
Buddy? Didn't you live through the crash too?
Sure did, bucko. Hell of a thing. Whoever wrote that love-struck letter was right. Everyone certainly had to readjust. I guess that's when I really grew up and started being interested in people, not just...
Not just...
nothing I want to burden you with.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what, though. Why don't you come back tomorrow, and we can see what else is in here?
Okay, sure. That sounds fun. Laters, buddy.
Okay, so step one of that whole achievement and sort of quest line has been completed, and that will give us a notebook entry as well. And once again, Harold is controlling himself to walk out the door. We just need to wait. I panicked the first time I did this. I didn't know. I just had to wait. I was like, how do I get out? Okay, and let's open up the notebook. Get the notebook entry called Buddy. close that. And now, before we leave this area, guys, we need to go up these narrow stairs in the middle. Knock on the door, interact with the door. Harold's stuck again. Let's just see if he gets unstuck. Come on, Harold. You can do it. Hey, attaboy.
Hello?
Hello?
Password.
And at the moment, guys, spoiler alert, but we do not have the password. You can say anything you want here. Let's go super secret.
Super secret.
Bad luck.
It won't work.
Don't bother us again.
But what it will get us is the notebook entry mysterious door. So make sure you've got that. And are we doing that next? No, the next thing we are doing... Oh no, we are... Wait, what does it say? Let me just see that again. Our main task is bring the blood replacement to Fishy. We are sort of doing that, but we're going to do something on the way there. And that is to get our next achievement and notebook entry. So head all the way back to the tube. Harold, what are you doing, mate? No, go in the tube, mate. Down to Central Station. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how he turned around.
All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Alright, and over to the other tube and to the lab district.
All water. Moving people every day.
Is that Felix sitting there? I don't know. You can't talk to him anyway.
We know you enjoy traveling with all water.
Alright, at the lab district, we're gonna find some more graffiti. Head to the right, find the graffiti. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, no worries, Peter Parker.
More graffiti.
Or I should say Uncle Ben, shouldn't I?
With great power comes great responsibility. Huh. Makes sense, I suppose. But I wish they'd think of who has responsibility for cleaning. It's taking me great power to get it off.
Alright, let's do the cleanup. Clean the graffiti, get ourselves a notebook entry, and more importantly, well, equally importantly, an achievement. Well, I say equally because getting a notebook entry is part of getting an achievement. Obviously, I like achievements way more than notebook entries. You're dancing there, Harold. Cleaning it up. Hey, there we go. And we get the notebook entry, and if you're playing along, you will get an achievement. Just a reminder, my achievement didn't pop on screen because I already have that one because of my recording error earlier. Okay, but that shall be the last achievement. Unless there's future problems, which I've said before, but we should be fine, guys. Okay, from here, we got to go see Fishy.
Good evening, Fedorans. The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements. Get home.
Yeah, it was somewhere here that I realized my recording wasn't working, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Anyway, enough whinging. Let's just get on with it. Interact with Fishy.
Okay, let's get you rehydrated. Ah, Fishy, Sunny is so tiring. Why does she need to know everything? And why does she make it so hard to answer? I should just ignore her, or make stuff up. She's so clever, but she doesn't really listen anyway. Does she even care what I've been doing? I know. I'll bombard her with questions. She won't expect that. I'll ask her what she really found out after years of traveling. Or I'll ask her what she ever saw in me. Or I'll ask her whether she's finally impressed now that I've discovered a new species. Well, maybe not that. Anyway, enough about me. How are you doing? How are you finding that new blood? Too bad you can't tell me. But by tomorrow morning, we should know. Right. Time to get some sleep. Night, Fishy.
And once they're finished talking, straight to bed, straight to sleep. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. How much is it? I've forgotten. I don't even know my own sayings anymore. Too tired. Good thing we're going to sleep. Well, Harold is anyway. At least Harold gets some sleep.
I can't believe this is happening. And to me.
Alright, so this will start sub-chapter 2.2, where we won't need to do any gossip, but then I won't know after that. When we get to 2.3, I do need to check for gossip. I know there's definitely gossip in either 2.3 or 2.4. I know there's definitely one in 2.4. I need to find out if there's one in 2.3 that I missed my other times through the game. But 2.2, we're safe. Hope that all makes sense. Alright, once we wake up, we've got to go back to Fishy. Come on, Harold. On your bike. Let's go. We ain't got all day. Straight to Fishy.
Hello again, my alien fish bud. Let's see how you're doing. Oh. Not so good, huh? You're starting to run a temperature. Maybe the solution was wrong. Or something is infected? Or maybe you need some special kind of fishy food. I'm guessing the stuff Cyrus makes isn't gonna work on you. If this temperature keeps up, I'm gonna need to... Drat. That means another trip to see Sunny and her questions. I promise you, I won't get so flustered by her this time, though. Stay calm, Harold. It's just Sunny. You don't have to worry about impressing her anymore. You see, Fishy? I'm okay, aren't I? You're a good listener. Maybe that's why. I wonder if you can hear me. Not that you'd understand me. Maybe the sound of my voice is calming. Or terrifying. Oh God, I hope I'm not freaking you out and you can't tell me to stop. Twitch if I'm freaking you out. Okay, good.
That makes no sense, Harold. But, okay. Alright, off we go. Straight to the tube. We're going to go to the utilities district. Hi, fish. Where are we going? Central Station.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. All water. We get you where you're going.
Cross to the other tube. And utility district.
Travel in style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
I'm going to go past Sunny for now, straight to Buddy.
Hey, Harold. Letter time again.
It's letter time again. Yes, sir.
I know where the door is.
Harold. It takes a few seconds for everything to register. Poor old Harold. The Popo Postal Service. Is that what it says? Something like that. Popo Postage. The Popo. That's what we used to call ourselves when I was a police officer.
Ready when you are.
Alright, so we're going to read a letter.
My little star, Attila. Sorry for not having delivered the following letter in time. I've enclosed the last remaining physical memento of your mother. It's not much, but I figure it's best you have it. Maybe you'll find some insight into your parents that will make you happy. Or give me less of a hard time.
Dearest, I will be back soon, but in the meantime, the supply shuttle has promised to deliver you a little hello, wish you were here. I didn't have much time to write. They only brought me a new pen with supplies and going back fast. So please find enclosed some of my logbook entries, made when I had the old pen. So you know what I've been getting up to and can imagine me better. Back soon. Can't wait to see your face. Be good. Day 1. Touchdown. Planet atmosphere isn't great, but not too toxic.
What planet is she talking
No
about?
helmet and equipment
I want to know.
way too fast. First expedition tomorrow. Day 2. Everywhere this ankle-deep liquid. Rocky outcrops, the exception not norm it seems. Built out temp quarters on little stilts. It's a great color. Has this rippling sheen like an oil slick, but smells of something like pleasant soap. Not a lot else to see, to be honest. Looking forward to a proper bath already. Day 4. Quasi-climate seems to have enabled multitude of tiny life forms inhabiting this shallow permapuddle. You can't really see them, but they give the surface of the water this impression of fizzing. Missing B already. Sure he's enjoying the chance to sit around in underwear and not shave. Lonely here during the long nights. Have intense craving to finish that puzzle we started. B better not have finished it while I'm gone.
Amazing. She was on a planetary expedition?
Yep. There was only a couple in my time on the move, but apparently they were more common before I was born.
Trying to find a new Earth?
Yeah, but mostly it was obvious it wasn't going to be. But every now and then, one would be worth checking out, in case we could learn or get some supplies from it. I don't.
Yeah. So they did check planets along their way.
Must be cool to discover a new landscape. What would you do if you met an alien?
I would have made great friends with it, shared the secrets of humanity, and then challenged it to a race.
Would you have told people about it?
That's a good question, Harold.
Would have been a bit selfish of me to keep that kind of thing to myself.
Even if... No, never mind.
You know, being down here is kind of just like an extra long exploration mission when you think about it. There might still be so much to learn down here.
Ah, yes. Who knows?
Chin up, Harold. I'm sure you'll discover plenty of excitement yet.
Alright, and then make sure you say, do you have time for another one? This is important.
Do you have time for another one?
Of course.
Jeez, buddy's slow, isn't he?
Let's have a look.
Cease and desist. Date.
Oh yeah, this is just a... I'm not letting him read this one, guys. This is boring, this one. It's just a letter from All Water. A cease and desist with legal mumbo jumbo.
Claiming that
blah blah blah.
Such a service is in fact, therefore. Second, and a review of
something to do with taxis? I don't know.
Or if and when
this goes on for quite a lot longer.
Looks like old Knobbly Gorb gave them the runaround. Must have been the wrong address.
All Water don't like people not following the rules, huh?
No, sirree, they do not.
But I bet you would never take one of those taxis. Nobblecorp sounds like a real renegade.
Oh, you know me.
I thought so. You're so disciplined and...
But there may have been a couple of times when I had a real short delivery window, or I just wanted a change of scenery.
Wow, really?
Just goes to show. People are always capable of surprising you. We might not always know why people do things, but they usually have their reasons. Nobblecorp certainly did. Say, I haven't seen her for a while now that I think about it.
So that was her real name?
Oh, it was her favorite at least. Just like I was her...
Her what?
Her what, buddy?
With just getting lost in reminiscing. Anyway, let's call it a day. But come back if you want to keep going down memory lane.
Okay, buddy. Be seeing you.
Alright, now we're going to go see Sunny real quick. Well, I can't promise it's quick, but that's what we're going to do next. Come on, Harold. Let's go. No note this time. No notebook entry. Go see Sonny.
Sonny? I need some antibiotics.
What for?
Me?
Oh, yes, your strange life form. How's the condition of it? Has it undergone any unexpected metamorphosis?
Not that I've noticed. It really is just a fish, and...
Displays of aposematism?
Not lately? Sonny, I don't have long. Can you please just...
I'm not just supposed to hand these out, you know.
I know, but the professor, and it has a fever.
Well, take these. They should reduce temperatures and fever symptoms. And I hope you get better soon. Not that you should be taking fish medication.
I appreciate it. So, what are you reading?
Oh, this?
Oh, Harold, come on, we're gonna get out of here.
Spangler from the Physical Expression District. It's an allegorical treatise on the Fedoran post-scarcity politics.
Is it good?
You know, it's better than his last one. Oh, Harold, we should start a book club.
Maybe? Anyway, I'd better get back.
Yes, yes. Do keep me posted, Harold. For old time's sake.
Thanks, Sonny. I will.
By the way, if you can hear like a background noise, like that machine now that you can hear even better now, that's in the game. That is not coming from my mic. That's in the game noise. See, it just faded there. I was worried that it was coming from somewhere else, but it's in the game.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, we're going back to the tube, back to Central Station. I didn't even talk about what I was doing. I'm just in autopilot, guys. All right, from here, now there is a notebook entry that we want to get. I'm pretty sure it's really story related, but it's for helping Bridget twice in the energy district. So we're going to go do the first part of that right now.
Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Inspecting.
And we're going to come across Moreau before we go to Bridget.
I'm sure you two will figure it out together. Play nice. Ah, Harold, what are you doing here?
Just walking by. What's up?
I was just leaving Slippy and Cyrus to get on with things. Shouldn't you be looking after Fishy?
Am doing.
Yeah, am doing. Mind your own business, Moreau. We're going to go in here and see Cyrus and Slippy.
Ah, Harold. Just the man
We don't get any notebook entries or anything, but it does sort of lead to things later in the game, so I want to make sure we get this dialogue done.
Got a solution to fix the 3D printer at last?
Oh, but I thought...
3D printer problems, eh? Let Slipmeyer take a look.
Oh, if you're sure, Slippy. I'd be shocked if a man like you can't figure out what's wrong.
Quite so. I'm away with machines. They're just like winter sports, you know?
Yeah, sure they are.
Well, electricity is like a skier, and it's all about helping it find the right route with the right equipment.
Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Ha! I mean, yeah, sure. I guess I like machines, but they don't like me, eh? Ha ha!
Well, looks like it's working again. Thanks, Slip. We know who to call for next time.
Okay, now we can actually talk to Cyrus here.
Everything going okay, Cy?
Not swimmingly. I work best alone.
Slippy getting you down?
Something like that. At least he's gullible.
I know the feeling.
What?
What's the actual plan?
Being gullible?
I need to concentrate on it, which I
Harold is gullible.
definitely cannot do with Slippy around. There's something I'm missing. I just can't figure out what. And time is running out.
If anyone can do it, you can, Cy.
Thanks, Harold. Oh, we'll soon see.
Okay, and then talk to Slippy.
Say, Slip, what are you up to there?
Oh, hey, Harold. Just working on a little something that All Water Corp asked yours truly to whip up.
Is it a new ski machine?
No, it's a relaunch procedure. Although the technology has plenty of parallels, I'm the station's foremost expert in ambient temperature manipulation and air particulate conditioning, after all. Probably the foremost expert in style, too.
And modest.
How will it work?
In layman's terms, I'm gonna freeze the water directly under the Fedora, the buoyant displacement force of which will shoot us up to the surface and provide a convenient launch platform. Hell, we might even have some time for ice skating.
Wow.
That actually does sound like a cool
I'll
idea.
let you get back to it.
Thanks,
Not going to work, though.
Get hyped!
Well, I don't know. I'm no physicist, that's for sure. Alright, and back to Cyrus.
Hi, Cy.
Oh, hey, Harry.
What's your idea for the start procedure? No, we don't need to know that. Okay, so not back to Cyrus. I don't know why I did that.
Bye now.
My bad. Alright, and off we go to Bridget. So go into Bridget's little room and then out the back and talk to Bridget.
Bridget, how's it all going?
I'm trying everything, but I still can't quite figure out what's causing it.
What's causing what?
It's not great. It's not going to cause any emergencies right now, but if it keeps getting worse, we might have to really tighten our energy belts.
Energy belts sound cool.
It doesn't seem to.
Looks like those belts are using
Although,
energy.
Of course, so many variables are different now to when the ship was flying. I've tried statistical multiplexing.
Pun intended.
Rubber banding, but
If anyone can figure this out, it's you.
Aw, thanks, Harold.
Alright, is that it? Oh, we don't actually get to help her yet. Okay, my bad. Oh well, we still got all the dialogue that I wanted to get. Okay, now we're leaving. We're gonna go back to Fishy, so all the way back to the tube. And to the lab district.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic...
Probably could have done all that. I'm not sure if we could have done all that when we come back, so may as well get it done now.
You may now exit the tube.
Alright, all the way to Fishy.
Half of the All-Water Corporation...
Go, Harold.
...travel with us today.
Pardon me. Come on, buddy. Alright, straight to Fishy. And give Fishy the medicine.
Hi, Fishy. I've got something for that temperature of yours. Sticky situation you're in, huh? Let's hope these do the trick. You might be an alien, but how different can you be? Can't be as different as me and Sonny. At least I managed to ask her a question or two this time. And I don't think she suspects that you're anything more than a strange experiment of Cyrus's that I've somehow got involved with.
I don't think Fishy
The fact
cares,
that she doesn't
Harold.
trust me to do anything too exciting has come in handy for once. I'll check on you soon, pal.
Alright, we've done that. Now, do we get a message or something? Message from Bridget. There it is. Read the message from Bridget. Hey Harold, Bridget here. There's a little something I don't quite have the energy for, that I'm positive you could help me with, if you catch my drift. Come and see me in the energy harvest. So we're going to go back where we just were. And that is exactly what we're going to do. So what I was trying to do a moment ago, we can go and do it now. Maybe when I did my practice run, I did a lot more running around. Maybe we got that message earlier, or maybe that message only ever comes after you speak to Fishy. I'm not sure. Alright, back to Energy District.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water.
Alright. Straight to Bridget this time. Okay, there she is. Speak to Bridget. Get in the right spot. That's right, Harold.
Thanks for swinging by, Harold. You remember the drill?
Yep.
Yep.
What's the test we're doing this time?
It's basically the same procedure as last time, but we're adding 2 new variables that Cyrus suggested, in the hopes they'll have a positive influence on the bacteria's energy output.
Great. What were Cyrus's variables?
Playing music to them and giving them some sugar. Before you say anything, I know, but Cyrus has measured both as having positive effects on his herbs, so why not, eh?
This bacteria's lucky to get so many treats.
Yes, well, I'm not sure they have much awareness of enjoyment, but fingers crossed. Oh, before I forget, there are 2 new buttons on the console.
Got it.
Yeah, one for music, one for sugar. So that's it's a little bit different to last time we did this part, but you're going to be fine. You're going to get it. Plus, I'm here showing you exactly what to do, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
Everything like last time.
All right, we have to stop
the sugar test.
Stop the red ones again.
And then put some sugar on it.
Chop it, coat it, sugar it.
I'll let you know once I'm ready.
All right. All right, we got to hit the button when there's a red one on the green grid, like this.
Okay, great. On to the next step.
Head over to the choppy machine and wait for her to say go, and we press chop.
Now.
Boom.
Great. Time to coat the sample.
All right, then we coat the sample, so down 1 and coat.
Now the sugar.
And down 2 to the bottom to sugar.
Great, now for the next one, this time with music.
And now we do the whole thing again, but instead of sugar, we do music. Pretty simple, there's not really any puzzles in this game, which is probably the one of the disappointing things about the game. So press a button, wait for a red one, and button.
Nice one. Now on to the next step.
Wait again, wait for her to say cut, or now, or whatever she says.
Now.
There we go. Coat it, and then music.
Time to coat the sample. Now turn the music on.
I did the thing.
I did the thing.
Harold, we're all done. For now. Join me back in the control room and let's have a look at the results.
I just misread my own notes, guys. Says you get the note for helping Bridget the second time. This is the second time. I didn't realize my notes were counting that first time. So we should get the note after talking to Bridget here. I totally didn't even think of that.
Are we all
in
done?
my own notes?
Yes, thank you so much, Harold.
I did make them like a month ago, so give me a break,
Music
guys.
Or sugar, or talking softly to the bacteria per Cyrus's plant-based advice helped its mitosis ratio, but it still helped me narrow down a few variables and factors.
Ah, good.
Whatever that meant.
Glad I could help.
You know, Harry, you've helped me a lot recently.
Harry, I got a new nickname.
Treat you to dinner.
Oh, we're gonna go to
I
dinner?
just try to be helpful.
No, I insist. How about some nice fusion food at that new place?
Well, it would be nice to eat somewhere other than the fish hut for once.
Okay, it's settled. I'll meet you there tomorrow evening. I'll pay
Tomorrow?
you time later.
Great. Thanks, Bridget. See you then.
And that actually sets up our note for the next sub-chapter, which we can't get until the next sub-chapter when we have that dinner. But right now, we got a new notebook entry for Bacteria Party for using the sugar and the music. And what is left on our to-do list? Time to sleep now. And we're still going to find Coco. All right, but now we have to go back to Fishy before we can go to bed. Went the wrong way. My bad. All right, all the way back to the tube.
Please halt for your continuous inspection.
To Lab District.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
All right, straight to Fishy. Like, I think what was our to do? Go to bed, but I think we can go check on Fishy first, I think.
Your water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary
Another day done, though.
Get home safe.
Alright, interact with Fishy.
How are you holding up, champ?
Champ?
Same old, you say? Well, hang in there. Anyway, good night. I'll be back to check on you in the morning. Don't go anywhere before then.
And straight to bed. And that will end, what are we on? 2.2. Chapter 2.2, done.
What a day. Poor Fishy. They'll pull through, though. I know it. But does Sunny suspect? Probably not. She's too wrapped up in her own world and whatever crazy new idea she's reading about next.
I'm cruising for snoozing.
$87 days left. 87 days left until what? Do we actually know that yet? I know what it is, but I don't know if the game's told us yet, so I don't want to say anything. I don't want to spoil anything for those watching along. Alright, first thing we'll do once we're back in control in chapter 2.3 is go check on Fishy.
No change. I'm no expert, but I think they'd have kicked in by now. Like when I got so sick after secretly eating that filter fish. Ugh, those were bad times. Never been able to look at fish the same way again. Must be something else we can try. Should I ask Moreau? No, she's too busy. Sunny? Oh, Fishy, can't you just get better right now so I don't have to go see her again? I mean, I will. For you.
Okay, and we're going to check the Agora Arcades on our way to see Sunny. We're going to stop off at Agora Arcades just to see if there's any gossip. As previously mentioned, I need to just check. But if you're following these guides, at least you don't have to do the amount of backtracking and stuff I did to try and make these guides. So we're going to Agora Arcades first.
Water. Moving people every day.
This would be, I mean, I like the art style and that in this game. It'd be cool if it was a first-person game, though.
Water. You're welcome.
Alright, we don't need to do anything else while we're here. We're just going to go straight to the beer zone. Have a couple of drinks. Nope, still no gossip, so that was a waste. Alright, we are going to go to the utilities district. We're going to go read some more letters, or at least a letter. I think you can only read one this time. And we're also going to see Sunny about the medicine.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. All water. We get you where you're going.
Alright. Should know the way by now. Into the other tube and down to utility district.
Travel in style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
Hey, Harold.
Going to go
Letter
to Sunny
time
first. Letter
Come
time
and join
again.
me. You know where the door is.
Makes me feel like he's bloody from play school or something. For those that know what that is. Alright, so go to the door and we'll have letter time.
Yo, Viv. It's been like a month since we last rode. What's the haps? Maybe you forgot your state of mind now.
What's the haps?
Took a
Love
while,
that.
But you probably didn't. You seemed the same as always, and being you, begrudge every minute of it. Don't. Learn to say F you to the world once in a while. You have every right. Just stop thinking so much. Thinking, worrying, wondering, doubting, fearing, hearing, hurting. Struggling, lazing, confusing, itching, bumbling, rambling, gambling, hitting, hating, and perching, besmirching.
It's a lot of word vomit, mate.
Analyzing and overguessing separates the body from the mind, and you need them to be one and the same to really produce work that hits people in both. Do. Your work is great, man. You wrote drawing clean, clear, but crazy-looking machines. Real nonsense stuff. Nonsense stuff is the best.
It is?
More nonsense. More crazy. More machines. More clean. More clear. Double down on your you-ness and let you out on your page. Do. Just don't worry about it. If you want to take a month to write me back, that's fair enough. Tell me what you think of that poem I read you. Oh, and before I forget, Rook takes e5. Rook captures the piece on e5. Your move. Doingly yours, Saul. Oh boy, so much wisdom. Those two must have been artists.
I suppose so. I just feel bad for their chess match.
You got anyone like that in your life, Harold? A friend you can yell at, encourage, really speak your mind to?
Yell at? Why would you want to yell at someone?
Come on now. You don't have to name names.
Maybe kinda? I don't know if they'd consider me a friend in the same way.
It takes two to tango.
Sure, but...
Is he talking about Fishy?
Can't dance? Or won't dance?
It's more that, well, I feel responsible for them. And they don't talk about their feelings much. But I still feel like we really know each other somehow. Is that wrong?
Is he talking about Fishy?
You can't worry too much about what other people think. You can never know for sure. So, just be the best friend you can. Kinda like Sol said in the letter.
I suppose you're right. Thanks, buddy. What about you?
Oh, not anymore, but that's okay. Everyone on the station is my friend in a way.
Oh, yes. Everyone loves you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Harold. Think it's time for me to recharge my batteries. But you should come back tomorrow if you want.
Okay, so
sure.
only one letter this
Rest
time.
up. I'll see you soon.
And then we go back to Sunny. Okay, talk to Sunny.
Hello again.
Hey, Sonny. Listen, those...
Still struggling with your secret life form and or a bizarre personal health issue?
Yeah, a bit. I mean, the life form.
You know, Harold, there's no shame in admitting you need help. I mean, sometimes it's a spiritual illness.
Sonny, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. But it's urgent.
Didn't the antibiotics work?
They didn't seem to. Nothing works like it should with this.
Well, I'm not a doctor or a vet, but there's one other thing we could try. Does your pet have antimicrobial proteins, any autoimmune disorders, or any kind of history of compromised transferrin levels?
It's hard to say.
How would we know any of that?
I can prescribe this floxafen, but it'll only work on a totally non-compromised immune system.
I get it, but I want to try. It might help.
Okay, are you sure?
This is
you're
so
sure?
dangerous, Harold.
I mean, I also have isogerm, which is similar, but it's really dangerous to use on anything with high histamine levels.
Okay, we don't want that one. She said that one's dangerous.
Just take a minute to think carefully.
But I think they both sound dangerous.
For anything to go wrong.
We get to choose here. I don't think it matters which one you use. I've always just gone with the floxafen because I know we end up getting the outcome that I want, even though they both They're both no good, okay, guys?
Go with the Floxafin. I'm sure it'll help.
Okay, Harold.
You're sure, Harold?
Let me know how
You're not, though. You're actually not sure.
Will do. Thanks again, Sonny.
You're grasping at straws there, mate. All right, now straight to the lab. Straight back to Fishy.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
And over to the other tube yet again. Might see a little edit in the recording there just because I had to go and grab a drink, but we're going to the lab district.
Enjoy the view.
I'm pretty sure that guy was lying down when I left. I left it idle while I went and got a drink, guys. I think that guy was lying on the benches, and then when I got back, he was standing up or something. I'm not sure. Didn't pay full attention, but anyway, we're going to straight to Fishy. That fish is still there. And we're going to give a fish experimental medicine, aren't we?
Ah, Harold, just in time. Hold this, would you?
Without talking to the professor, which is what we should do right now.
What is that?
It's just a swab. Samples are important.
Important to us or them?
One and the same. I know you're feeling protective of Fishy here, but the more we know, the better.
So what will that Fishy swab tell us?
Understanding of their biology could shed light on our own human physiology, advance philosophy, tell us how alien life came to be.
Oh, okay. That does sound kind of cool. I just hope it tells us how they're feeling, too.
Knowledge is power, Harold. Keep an eye on them. I'll be back soon.
Roger.
Oh, Harold, tell her.
Moreau is a bit obsessed, but I'm sure she won't forget about making you better. And I'll be helping. For all the good that will do you. Hang in there, buddy. Okay, let's see if these help. The things I do for you, Mr. Fishy.
Mister?
Well, Sonny was...
We don't know that it's a mister.
Do I miss her? No, not really, but... Yeah.
I didn't say miss her, I said mister.
She taught me a few things. Oh, about life and stuff, I guess. And what culture is. Do you have someone special? Do your kind even have special people? I wonder if you all look the same. Or feel emotions.
Uh-oh. Harold, the machine.
What it'd be like to not feel emotions.
Harold!
The machine.
Oh, Professor. Oh, beeping. Professor.
What are their vitals?
Very squiggly.
What's happened here? Speak clearly now.
I'm sorry. The antibiotics weren't working, so I went to see Sonny, and she asked me a bunch of weird questions, and then gave me something else to try on him, and...
What did she give you?
It was... I think she said it was called Floxagerm?
No, that's not the one we picked.
Microbial proteins or histamine levels.
Yes.
Yes, those things.
Okay. Well, there's no such thing as Floxagerm, but I think I know what we're dealing with.
It was Floxa, or germ, something.
Oh, Harold, move. It's going to be okay. Just let
Didn't I choose the Finn one?
They're going into anaphylactic
Something
shock.
Finn?
Harold, there should be some adrenaline on the shelf.
See, no matter what you do, this is what happens.
Okay. This should stabilize them.
Professor, Fishy, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Harold, calm
I know
down.
you were just trying to help, but Fishy isn't a duct or a filter you can just whack around until it works again.
I know.
Look, you told me enough information for us to save them. No harm done, it seems. Fishy is stabilizing.
Oh, thank goodness.
Lucky
Thank you,
Harold.
There's no point in beating yourself up, Harold.
That's right.
Go and
Live and learn.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try.
Speaking of which, I think we're going to get a message. There it is. Message from Bridget And it says... Harold, time for that dinner we talked about. Meet me at the arcades at the second level plaza. Bring your appetite. And looking at my notes, that is exactly what we're going to do. Head to Agora Arcades. And look, my notes say there was no gossip, but I'm running in the beer zone just in case, guys. I mean, I haven't done this part of the game since the game was patched, so let's do it.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey.
But if you want to watch ahead and see that it doesn't work, and then avoid doing it to save you time, power to you.
You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for...
Also going to talk to Warren again. I saw their heads moving. Does that mean they're talking? Nope. No gossip. Alright, I'm going to talk to Warren just quickly here.
Have you got any more gastro tips for me?
Oh, have you checked out the Dolce di Leche empanadas at Dutchie's? The filling is made from diced banana and yerba mate infused butterscotch.
Mate.
It's so sweet.
I've been looking into getting some mate tea. Post a comment if anyone knows what that is. Alright, so we've spoken to him. I have no idea what he was on about. Go upstairs, and for doing this dinner with Bridget, we get the next notebook entry as well, guys.
Ah, Harold, there you are. Look, I got us the best table in the house.
Oh, hey, Bridget.
Really?
Thanks.
Is it the best table, though?
Sit down, come on. What are you having? I hear the fish is very good.
Which fish? Actually, I'm not sure I feel like fish anymore.
Oh, you had a bad experience with it?
Kind of.
So, Harry, how's life been treating you?
Oh, you know, keeping fishy.
What?
You know, keeping busy.
Okay, that's good to know. Moreau treating you well?
Sure, she's very Moreau.
Very Moreau.
Should be her middle name.
Thoreau Moreau.
She's very Moreau, like, she doesn't change much. But that's nice too.
Ah, yes, I've always admired that about her. Does she have a real middle name?
I don't think so. But when I was younger, I thought it was Jeanne and that her first name was Professor.
Adorable. Anyway, if you do ever want a change of pace, you can always come and work for me, you know? Like a little sabbatical.
Oh, thank you. If I ever get the time, that'd be fun.
You like algae, right?
Is that on the menu here?
No, at least I hope not.
You know, actually, I did kind of make a mistake.
I'm sure it'll be delicious.
I mean that I did something dumb recently. Silly mistake, but it could have been really serious.
We all make them, Harold. I mean, look at Felix. Oh, God.
Oh, you just called your son a mistake?
He's just a bit wayward.
Oh, good save.
Our fault.
I just sometimes wish I could know more about stuff.
Ah, knowing stuff is overrated. You think you know something, then it's wrong in another context. Or you realize you were looking at the wrong thing, and before you know it, you're an all-water energy consultant.
But how often do you do things that could be dangerous?
I work with energy, so all the time. But there's a difference between knowing loads and being wise.
So, being wise is...
I think it's being kind and knowing what you don't know. And seeing deeper than just what something appears to be.
Ooh.
You know, everyone can make mistakes, but not everyone can learn from them.
Thank you, Bridget.
There we go. Happy moment. And I think that ends chapter 2.3. Subchapter, I guess it's called. Oh, we're gonna... is this where things sort of speed up a little bit here and there? Not here and there. I don't know. Here and there doesn't make sense. But I think this sort of just progresses days a bit here. Talking to Fishy, talking to Sunny. Moreau working away. More talking to Sonny. And he's telling Fishy about it, eh? Uh-oh. Where's Buddy? Uh-oh. Alright, when we wake up, we will be in 2.4. You could hear a noise just then, which meant we just got a notebook entry. And what do we skip? 6 or 7 days there. Up you get, Harold. Alright, let's check our notebook as soon as we can. Up, up, up. Check the notebook. There we go. We get the fish dinner notebook entry. We've got 6 messages since we went to sleep. Let's just quickly check them. Professor Moreau. Haven't fixed the leaky tap. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Sonny's messages 3 times. Something, hello. Hola, Harold. Something, something. Thinking about your ill friend. I'm sending them positive vibes. It was great to see you again. Been too long. Don't be a stranger. Okay, so things are going good between Harold and Sonny. Shaya, I have no idea who this is. It's Shaya. How you been? What's new? No idea who that is. And Cyrus. Harry, Cyrus, did I leave my oscillator at the lab the other day? No idea, buddy. Sorry about that. Okay. With all those messages read, we go upstairs and get another little scene. What's going on, Moreau?
Gigantic energy implications if handled correctly. Exposed to the right level of radiation. Or heat activation potential.
Professor?
Yes, Harold, yes? These glowing particles I swabbed from Fish's skin might not be that spectacular on their own, but they do have their own kind of beauty, you see?
Please slow down. I don't see it all.
You will when you inspect them under a microscope. They seem to give off an inner light, and since I've been looking, it's not dimmed at all.
So they're a light source?
More than that, they might be our miracle, our only hope of relaunching on time.
Whoa, so they're a power source.
Quite so. Light is an energy, so I thought about testing their effect on our bacteria cultures. Watch this. Look, they undergo massive mitosis of enough radiation.
Ah, it's growing. It grow the dish. What if it never stops growing?
Not to worry, it does. And you can discourage the growth, like so.
Ah. Whew.
What was that?
Okay, that's very cool, but isn't it dangerous?
Only if someone much less meticulous than I tried the same little experiment wrong. Ha! Yes, you'd be chasing down rogue bacteria for hours. So keep this to yourself for now.
You don't have to ask me twice.
So, the particles clearly have fantastic proportional kinetic potential at even a moderate temperature. And crucially, their rate of radiation is highly regulated. Now we need to know more.
Okay, well, soon as Fishy is awake again, I'll ask.
See that you do. Now, let's get over to the arcades. We don't want to miss the new start procedure presentation.
We got other things to do first. Another notebook entry there. Is that?
Assembled Fedorans.
Oh, yeah.
It is my almost incalculable pleasure to...
Oh, we actually have to do this first. Okay, I knew that.
Each will explore a different potential relaunch procedure in model...
But we did just get a notebook entry, guys.
A realistic look at the science behind it all. Not that it will affect our decision on which to prioritize in any way, but please do cheer for your favorite. Without further ado, please welcome Cyrus, Soleil, and his representative computer model simulation of the factors involved in a relaunch to the stage.
Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for coming, to watch this presentation. There's a lot of science, so I thought I'd just show you the computer model. So, Here it goes.
Is this meant to make sense, guys? Oh, that made sense. Error. Error.
Supposed to. But you see, in a way, this proves the importance of considering every angle. And with just a few calibrations, I'm sure.
That's quite enough, Cyrus. Thank you. Moving swiftly on. Slipmeyer, will you please present Flow and Go to the audience, please?
Flow and Go?
Absolutely, Madam CEO. Please witness the future of Fedora. A launch plan not just to the stars, but for the superstars you all are.
The following presentation is brought to you by the Schlipmeyer Foundation.
Not another Schlipmeyer
Trust in humanity's
presentation.
dreams for hope. In partnership with All Water Corp, making life flow. And sponsored by Slippy's Winter Sports Goods. Chill times all year round.
Chill times.
Our home. Trapped. Together. All of us. Underwater. But no more. It's time we grabbed Destiny with both hands and say, Destiny, meet Project Flow and Go. We begin by rolling up our sleeves for some good old-fashioned hard work, starting with making the Fedora whole again. Once we're back in one piece and good as new, apart from a few seaweed stains and a little rust, we'll utilize the awesome power of Slippy's patented aircon technology to freeze the ocean water around the base of the Fedora. Why? Well, did you know ice is 9% denser than water? That's what makes those ice cubes float on the top of your soda. Are you catching on? Here comes the kicker. The giant ice flow attached to the Fedora will rise up from the depths and help us go back into the atmosphere. Once we're airborne again, we'll have to say goodbye to our flow, but we'll never forget it and reignite not just our thrusters, but also our hopes and dreams. The stars await. Let Slippy's and the Fedora, powered by Slippy's aircon technology, take you there.
I gotta be honest, guys, I like that plan.
But I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
If it was real.
I just happen to agree with them.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not convinced your model is quite up to the rigorous standards we need. Slipmeyer's model shows a lot of vision and attention to detail.
It didn't show any attention to detail that matters, just sparkles, and
I think it's best we, put a freeze.
Yeah, I've been tricked, haven't I? Tricked by the glitz and glamour.
More important things to do for the station.
No hard feelings, eh, Cryus?
No, it's...
Cryus, did he say?
What did you call me?
What's best for the Fedora, eh? Wish me luck.
Something is afoot. Too many things that don't add up. And you know how I hate bad arithmetic.
Right. Like why my model failed.
And why all water went with a patently absurd option.
And why the tube fares keep going up.
Yes. And why?
That.
Wait. Harold, I really don't think that part is connected.
And why did they want us to keep going without letting us know about Slippy?
Now that I think about it, there was something weird about his presentation.
Yeah. He seemed even more infuriatingly self-important than ever.
Okay. Name-calling isn't going to get us anywhere. Let's look at the facts.
There's the energy shortage that Bridget told me about.
We know which start procedure is most popular, even though it'll never work. Oh, maybe they're planning on that.
Are you positing a secret all-water plan, shielded by a deliberately untenable public one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, you mean Slippy's right?
Yes, I mean Slippy's, but yours is clearly missing something too.
I know, but the foundations are sound. I just need to pinpoint what went wrong.
Did you double-check the velocity correction?
Of course, but the power differential.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't mean anything without a variable energy diffusal.
So you keep saying, but unless we...
English, guys.
If I could just...
What?
Models are false, so...
All very good and well to say, but...
Okay, so we're back in control here for a second. I'm just going to check our message that we just
more
got.
Information first. We'd be
It's
the
from
leading
Whereson.
Every new
Meet
step
us in the
opens up
toilets.
new
Come alone.
vistas.
Make sure
What
you're not
is
being
that
followed.
supposed
The
to
light
mean?
That if we
keepers.
just start...
That's exactly what we're going to do. Leave them to argue. Head to the bathroom. Now, I'm not sure if I said this in the recording that didn't work or this recording, but Harold has not had a shower or changed his clothes this entire game. Anyway, go head downstairs into the bathroom and you'll chat to someone hiding behind this door.
Who? What?
Don't panic. I'm a friend.
Well, friends shouldn't scare other friends. What's this all about?
Can you go into the shower and close the door? This is a strictly off-the-record conversation.
Okay, I'm in. What's happening here?
Okay. Listen. We need a man we can trust.
Who is we?
Oh, right. Yeah, the Lightkeepers.
What? The Lightkeepers?
Yeah, that's us.
Whoa. So, how many of you are there?
Well, it's just me in here. But, I mean, there are lots of Lightkeepers. We are Legion. I'm one of them. An important one.
Wow. So, how do you know you can trust me? I mean, you can, but how did you know that... I guess you have eyes and ears everywhere. Secret informants and...
Yeah, all of that stuff. You came recommended by a secret source.
Right. Wow. Okay. So, what do you need?
What we need is proof. All water are planning something. We know it. We just can't prove it yet.
Yes. How can I get proof? I am not very actually, detective.
Actually? When... Oh, just listen. The shaft above here leads to the CEO's office. And we know there's going to be an important meeting happening there shortly.
Yes, that shaft is freezing. Thanks to Slippy's new and improved AC.
We know, but we planned around it. First, you'll need to procure a small camera. Our intel has narrowed the location of one down to Moreau's lab. You'll need to distract her, steal the camera, and make it back to us undetected.
Oh, okay. I think I can do that.
Good.
He's just agrees to being a thief so quick.
Will do. How do you know about the meeting, by the way? A network of hidden informants?
No. We just snooped in the CEO's diary during one of our open door policy days.
Oh, okay. I suppose I'd better get to it.
Godspeed, Slippery Fish.
Wow, I get a call name?
Yes, and good luck.
I am Slippery Fish. Okay. Back to the lab. Wrong way. You gotta go upstairs, mate. To the lab. Hey, fish. Bye, fish. Alright. We can talk to Moreau.
Looking for something,
Or we
Harold?
have to, I guess.
I am looking for the, the little video camera.
Ah, yes. The Pentasonic Mark II.
Yep,
if you
that
say
one.
so. Have you seen it?
Of course I have. What you mean is, do I know where it is now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Do you?
No.
Ah. I really need a...
It's in your room, Harold.
Busy to help
Go
you
check your
rummage
room.
around. Anyway, didn't you have it last?
Oh, did I? I'll check in my room.
That's a good idea, Harold. I literally just said that. Don't make sure it's not there. Find it in there. So head into your bedroom. And over at the shelves here, grab the camera.
Let's take a better look at this doodad. Oh, the camera. Excellent.
Perfect. Okay, and now we go back to the bathroom.
Philosophy is a science...
Let these two keep arguing.
Mind focusing on the science of...
They don't even care that we took the camera. Or what we took it for. Back downstairs. Into the bathroom. Into the shower.
Okay, here you go.
Let's see. Yes. Perfect. Let me just make a few quick modifications.
What's all this?
Moto cam.
Huh? What's it going to do?
Mobile secret reconnaissance, of course. Come on, let's get going. We don't want to miss anything important.
Okay, so what should I do with it?
Start by placing it in the shaft. Then you'll need to use the remote controls to navigate it to the CEO's office. Then you'll need to find a good view to record it all from. Drive it back out of the shaft and into our welcoming arms, all in the name of truth.
All right, that makes sense. Let's do it.
I think I can do that.
Of course you can, Harold.
Drive?
I would, but I'm not so good with remote spatial awareness, and, you know, someone like you has experience with control panels.
Oh, well, if you're sure. Righto, Motocam. Let's take you for a drive.
Okay, and now we actually have to drive by holding the right trigger and steer with the left stick. You don't need to worry about the bits of paper and all the rubbish in here. You just drive forward until we get to where we're going. Drive. I think there was some sort of mouse or something, but I never get to see it. It's no fair. Drive. Try and get through the ice. Drive. There is a mouse. I never saw that in the practice run. And when you get to the end, it'll start another cutscene.
Okay, Madam CEO, I'll be going now.
Yes, I believe you shall. Godspeed, Slipmire. Godspeed. Yes. Is that Dr. Computer? What? It's me, Castlechop. The password. Oh, for goodness sake. Must I? Okay, fine. It's Kutsu Hung Shiny Prize.
Kutsu Hung Shiny
I'm
Prize?
just calling to say you may commence Stage D as discussed.
Stage D? What's that
Do you
mean?
have everything you need? Very well. Keep me in the loop. Time is of the essence. Yes, okay. Goodbye, Doctor, and don't let me or the fedora down. Righto. 8 R3
N for open sesame.
Oh, hello, my lovelies.
Okay.
Listen to your beautiful.
She likes watches.
So nearly a perfect harmony, but just missing that one last voice. I'll find you one eventually, wherever you are.
Oh, hello. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Oh, gee.
What can you see? Don't shut me out here.
Tell you later. Gotta get to the lab.
Slippery fish, wait.
Slippery fish, don't go. All right, we're going to go to the lab. We're going to Moreau. No, wrong way again. Harold, upstairs, buddy. All right, straight to Moreau. I don't know what we learned from that. I don't really get it. In the door, Harold. All right. We'll automatically
Professor,
talk with
sorry.
Moreau.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's got you more jumpy than a caffeinated frog, hmm?
Wait till you see this. I'll just get it hooked up.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Wait, what are you getting hooked up? Did we record that, did we?
Phase D? Dr. Computer?
Don't know what that means.
A whole box of questions.
If you ask me, it's more of a parcel of intrigue.
I wasn't and won't be asking you.
Yeah.
Anyway, only one thing is for certain in all this mess. We must continue with the alternative start sequence post-haste.
How on Fedora did you get this, Harold?
It's a long story, but it all started when I...
I'm sure you were very heroic, but it can wait. We've got to act fast.
And we should be careful who we trust.
Quite so. In fact, Cyrus, I think you should continue your work in the small room downstairs. It's out of sight and should have what you need.
Okay.
Good plan.
Really small one?
Don't whine. Anyway, I have to see Bridget to tell her about all of this. Harold, can you take the box of computer stuff downstairs for Cyrus?
Will do.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, let's get on with it.
Yep, let's get on with it. Okay, where's the box? Where do I get the box from? I can't remember. Oh, he's getting it automatically. Okay, that's why I can't remember. It's not in my notes. It just says take the box downstairs to Cyrus. So we're going to do that. Hang on, let me check that that's exactly what we need to do. Box downstairs to Cyrus. That's literally what my note says. Okay. At least we can speed things up here. Alright, go downstairs. I remember where his little office is. Down the other set of stairs. Go right, our right. His left, and into this little room.
But if that equals X,
there you go, Sai.
About
take this, I gotta go.
Square of...
Sai?
Sai?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
I've got this box of computer stuff for you.
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just put it on the table.
Sure you don't need me to stick my screwdriver in anything?
Ah ha 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 ha.
No, I think it's fine.
I was just... Remember when...
Yeah, it just came out
What are you
wrong.
working on?
Well, this place isn't exactly my usual setup. I need to expand the filter station control system with these parts. Then I can run the tests I need and access the thrusters. Drat, this is going to be tricky. Different gens of server tech. The old Fedora firewall's blocking me out so that the connections might not talk properly to each other.
Oh no, that'd be lonely.
Yeah. Reckon you could go ask Raffi if they can help open a few ports and maybe disable the firewall? I've not a moment to lose.
Sure. What should I tell them?
Just that I need their system protocol expertise. Appeal to their vanity?
Can do. Back soon.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Raffi at the arcades and ask her for help. But on the way there, we are finally gonna get some more gossip for the achievement for that. So straight upstairs and then left to the tube. At the tube, we are going to travel to Agora Arcades.
Now, relax with more water.
Agora Arcades.
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water.
And straight to Beer Zone. Gossip time.
You see the relaunch presentation?
Alright, let's listen to
I
the whole
did
thing.
indeed, Alon. That slippy fellow's annoying, isn't he?
Certainly is. Pretty shaky scientific principles too, if you ask me.
And what do you know about the scientific principles of a relaunch?
Not a great deal, Zim. But I know when someone's talking the talk instead of walking the walk, if you catch me drift.
That Cyrus chap didn't fare too well, though, did he? He walked a walk with no talk, then fell over anyway.
Yeah.
Right, Zim. But I liked him. Ernest.
Cyrus, he was called.
I know, Zim. I mean, he was sincere, though. I'm more inclined to trust a man like
Ernest.
Well, doesn't seem like either of our options are much cop, eh?
Not
much cop, eh? Not much cop at all.
It does happen. Change of scenery and all that.
Seems like a lot of effort to swap the endless ocean for the endless ocean of stars to me, Alon.
And what if we find a new planet to rest on, Zim?
What if we don't, Alon?
What if we don't indeed?
Well said.
Worth the risk, I'd
Well
say. Okay, that's looks like that's the end of the gossip. Let's just make sure it just starts the same one when we go back in. Yep, same one.
I did indeed.
Alright. Off to the arcade. What's it called? The Intercom Oasis. Go in there. And talk to Raffi. Raffi!
Raffi?
What is it now?
You joyful
Cyrus
creature.
needs help with some pretty important research. So I came to ask, is there any chance you could help disable a firewall for him? It's stopping him from accessing the systems he needs. For the research.
Could you be any less specific?
No, but...
Of course. I know what you mean anyway.
Oh, how... I mean, great. So, you'll help?
Afraid not. Any system Cyrus is struggling to access is old. That stuff isn't my responsibility anymore.
I know, but it'd be a huge favor.
Plus, messing with that might have knock-on effects. Might even mess with my cabinets here.
Oh, I see. Well, any tips for doing it ourselves?
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
On and off again, that old chestnut.
I'll suggest it. Thanks anyway, Rafi.
Okay, with that done, out we go. And from here, let's look at our notebook. Wait on, when did we get that? Did I mention that one? That is the one that we got in the cutscene, isn't it? That is called Rogue Bacteria. I don't think I pointed that one out yet. Anyway, in our to-do list, we have to go tell Sai that Rafi refused, basically. And if you remember from Chapter 1, we got the Finding Coco optional task, where Zoya had lost his bird. That is what we're going to actually do next. Find next, do next. We're going to head back to the lab district. So all the way back. Just going to make sure that... I can't help myself, guys. I've got to make sure this is the same. Yep. I think there's 3 more gossips to go. I know where they are pretty much, but I'm just checking. Just want to make sure. Alright, and... Is it 3 more or 2 more? I'll have to check my list. Anyway, there's no more in Chapter 2. Wait, let me check my list. I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Yeah, no more in Chapter 2, as far as I'm aware. Okay, and we are going to the lab district.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you.
Coco, where are you?
Thank you for traveling with all water.
Coco. Head to the lab. Oh, well, you're gonna... Okay, you get interrupted by Coco.
Hang on. That's Zoya's bird.
Sure is. Follow the bird. Come here, bird. I got you, I got you, I got you. Follow the bird, just follow it. Follow, follow, follow. Up. Hiya! Hey, good job, Moreau.
Good shot.
I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any idea what this feathery menace is doing here? He could have damaged all sorts of sensitive equipment.
Yeah, I think I might have an idea. I'll deliver her back to her rightful owner.
Okay, if you say so. Just see that she doesn't get loose in here again.
Captain at Large Zoya?
Hello again. Coco!
Yeah, I found her in the lab. She seemed very excited about something.
Is she okay?
Yep, I think so. Moreau had to help me catch her. Hence the net.
Ah, Coco, you mischievous little thing, you. Causing your captain to worry and making trouble for everyone. Don't ever change.
Well, I'm glad you're back together.
Thank you, Harold.
Alright, bird's back on its perch.
Please feel free.
And we get a new notebook entry.
Glorious. And the way she dances when I put music on.
Thanks, Zoya. I might pop by another time. See you, Coco.
Okay, and once we are back in control, notebook catching Coco entry. There it is. And we have to get all the way back to the lab and go see Sire, which was the mission we were on before we got interrupted by Coco. Alright, in the elevator. Left to the tube once we can move again. To Central Station.
Water. Moving people every day. We know you enjoy traveling with all water. You're welcome.
And to the next tube and to the lab district again.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. All water. We get you where you're going.
Alright, and this time we want to go downstairs to that little room size in. Alright, so downstairs to the right, and here he is. Speak to Sai.
Hey, Sai. Bad news. Rafi couldn't help.
Good news. I got it working.
How?
Yeah, typical right after you left.
Oh, thanks for letting me know,
I
Sai.
got distracted verifying part 1 of my double checklist by testing the velocity of a
Douchebag.
in a variety of energetic states while varying the atmospheric pressure. Harold?
Yes?
Well, thanks for asking him, though.
That's okay. Good luck with the rest of the checklist.
Yes, I'll get back to it.
Okay. Now, we get a message from Tommy. Read that. And it says, "Hey Harold, what do you say to a drink or two? They're on me. I'm at the beer zone whenever you're ready." So that's exactly where we're heading next. If you look at our to-do, it is a main task, so we've got to go do that. Alright, back upstairs we go. And to the tube, and we'll go to Agora Arcades again. I don't know if you waited till now, if this is where you could get that gossip. It's probably still playing. We'll find out when we get there.
Style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and all water will make...
Your nearest... Alright, straight to beer zone. There's Tommy. No more gossip. So lucky we got it when we did. Speak to Tommy.
Hey there, Tommy.
Ah, Harold, you came. Sit down, let me get you a drink.
Thanks, Tommy. I'll have whatever you're having.
A man of fine...
No, this time he actually
Oh,
says what he does what he
nothing
says he
out
was
of
going
the
to do.
ordinary
Said he was going to do.
whatsoever. Definitely just the same as always.
Okay, then. So, hey, I wanted to say about that blue rock.
It wasn't your fault, Tommy.
I know, but boy did I feel like I had egg on my face. Those darned light keepers, eh? Always messing about in other people's business.
Yeah, but I don't think they're so bad. I'm sorry they smashed your window, but they seem to have good stuff in mind.
Well, you've got good stuff at heart, and you didn't need to break my window. But hey, what do I know?
How is the shop going?
Just fine. The sign has given things a bit of a boost, but new stock has been a bit slow. I'd love to scale back the time I spend there a bit, you know? Spend more time with Bridget, especially now she's working so much again.
Yeah, it must be hard. Life has definitely become more busy recently.
You got that right. It's good to have someone to talk to. Someone who doesn't mind my grouching.
No way do I mind, Tommy. Grouch all you want.
Thanks, Harold. I'll get back to grouching soon, but hey, how about you? Those filters keeping you on your toes?
The filters? Why? Have you seen something?
What? No reason at all. I got no special interest in the...
Oh, yeah, sure, Tommy.
Conversation. I haven't heard from Filter Frankie in a while. Guess he's taking it easy.
Oh, sorry. Well, the filters are also totally normal, just like always.
Okay, good. Well, here's to the filters, eh? Long may they remain at optimal capacity. Cheers.
Cheers.
So come on, you must have something...
Oh, that's bad luck. You gotta have a drink
Well,
after you
sure,
cheers.
but
You
I
gotta
try
at
not
least have
to,
a sip.
Focus on it.
Come on, it's your turn. Don't make me do all the grumbling.
Okay. Well, the tube tickets are pretty annoying. The rules change faster than I can keep up. I swear they do it just to confuse you into making mistakes so they can fine you. And it's not like they work all
Did I forget to look at the notebook entry too? I think I did.
I just wish it was easier to get around, you know, without worrying all the time.
I'm a bit tired, guys. It's 11:30 at night. It's been a long day, but I'm trying to get this part 2 out. If you guys want to help me make more videos like this, guys, and make more guides, please remember to look at my Patreon, where you can become a member of Aussie's Army for just $1, or hit the join button here on YouTube and become a member here. Really love all that support. Makes doing this a lot easier. And that is not the end, guys, of
it's gotten later.
The chapter, but I think it is the end of 2.4.
Okay, Harold. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for sharing a few drinks with this old grumbler. Get home safe.
Does the game skip us home, or do I actually have to go home? My notes say that we just end up home there. There we go. They tricked me for a second then. Was Harold drunk? .5 is really, really short, guys. No notebook entries. I'm just going to make sure that we checked the last notebook entry, though. I don't know if I did. The Coco one. Did we check that? Oh, yeah, we did. We did. Okay. And once we're in control here in 2.5, head upstairs. Go check on Fishy.
What's up, Fishy?
Yeah, so I might be, if I'm a bit low energy at the moment, it's been a long day and I'm tired, guys, and I'm just trying to get this recording done. Oh, Fishy's awake.
Did I hear you just wee-oo?
Wee-oo.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. God, of course they don't understand me. What can I use? A pineapple. A pineapple. No. What else? Don't panic or die. Please. Just wait. Come on, Harold, think. What's on these papers? Just Moreau's notes. Nothing I can use.
Harold, what are you dithering over?
Awake. He said, wee-oo.
What? They're awake and attempted to communicate?
Yes, I'm trying to tell them what's going on, but...
They seem to have fainted again. Harold, you said they said wee-oo. Anything else?
And some skis. Skis, pineapple, notes. Professor, I've got it. Pineapple Helga the Mountaineer.
Harold, are you feeling okay? Maybe it's something contagious after all.
No, Moreau. I could use a picture book to talk to Wii-oo. I mean, communicate with Fishy. I'm sure Chris will have some at the school.
Not a bad idea at all, Harold. I'll fetch some recording equipment too, in the meantime. We're going to need plenty of samples if we're to decipher an alien tongue.
What? You can't take their tongue?
Yeah.
Klutz. I mean their language.
Okay, but what if they wake up again?
Life signs are stable, and I don't think they're going anywhere quite yet. Go on, go!
Go! All right, to the classroom. Let me walk. Let me walk. There we go. We're going to the classroom in the social district to ask Chris about a book. So run back to the tube. I didn't remember chapter 2 being as big as it is. It might come close to being as big as chapter 1, but some of the other chapters are definitely smaller, guys. I'll give you an example, actually. Let's go to the social district. Chapter 1, I made 1 and a bit pages of notes. Chapter 2, I made almost a whole page of notes. Chapter 3, I made 3 lines of notes. So that might explain that. You'll know when you see the video sizes as well. All right, to the classroom. 4's a bit longer again, but then 5 and 6 are very short as well.
What brings you here? Chris, I need some pictures.
Of anything in particular? And you do know I'm not an art teacher.
I just need a book. A kid's book, like Pineapple Helga the Mountaineer.
Well, I'm glad you asked, Harold, but maybe you should be challenging yourself a bit.
Yes, I will. But I just need to relax. Please, Chris.
Okay, Harold. I'll bring you one later tonight when I'm...
No, I need it now.
No, I really need it now.
Harold, are you okay?
No.
You seem so stressed. Maybe you do really need a nice book. Okay, I'll get you one now. But you'll have to watch the Bambinos while I'm gone, okay?
Yes, sure. Thank you.
This won't be awkward.
Okay. You sure you're okay, Harold? No, whatever happens while I'm gone, just don't let them under your skin. Okay, Harold, mustache. Don't let them bully you.
Chris, what?
Especially that little blonde
Ciao,
girl.
Harold. Ciao, Bambinos. Don't cause them any trouble, okay?
Okay. Now, kids.
Are you a teacher? Where's Mr. Tenenbaum gone?
No, I don't know. I'm just doing Mr. Tenenbaum a favor.
I have a question.
I'm probably not qualified, but I'll do my best.
Where do babies come from, Mr. Harold?
Just Harold is fine. And, they come from 2 people.
Who are my parents?
No, 2 people create a baby. It doesn't matter what you choose here, guys.
What? No, I don't mean the 2 people disappear. They become your parents.
So, it could be any 2 people? I think it's like 2 people grow you and they give you to whoever's assigned to be parents?
No.
That's it.
No.
I mean, the growing part, not the...
When will I grow up, Mr. Harold?
Good question?
Felix, you'll grow up soon, but don't rush it. I mean, enjoy your youth while you...
Why aren't you a teacher?
For many reasons, but mainly because...
Why does flammable and inflammable mean the same thing? If you're not a teacher, you're a stranger, and I've always been told not to talk to strangers. Is today's lesson going to pick up from Cartesian dualism or move straight into Neoplatonism?
Everyone!
Yeah, Harold.
Please slow down. Okay, now, who wants to learn about filter maintenance?
Here you go, Harold.
Saved.
Holding down the fort.
Thank you.
We got the book.
Great.
Hope they didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
Great. Everyone say ciao to Mr. Halibut.
Ciao, Mr. Halibut.
All right, now we go straight back to the lab district and straight back to Fishy. Run. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Go to the lab district.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly
Fishy, come on.
Hope you travel with us again soon.
Straight to Fishy. And interact with Fishy.
Hello? They've gone back to sleep. Okay. Just stay calm, Harold. Radiate calm. Show them the book. Show them you're friendly. Start teaching an alien how to speak my language. Fishy? Wake up. I'm back. Wake up.
I don't know how this book is meant to help explain our language, but good on you, Harold, for trying. A for effort. mean, the book doesn't even have words.
Professor, I'm sure I'm starting to understand.
No need. The translation device is ready.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Does it work instantly? Will they understand exactly what I'm saying now?
Oh, I can understand you.
I can understand you.
Oh. So where am I?
Good gosh, I'm glad you're okay.
What are you?
Oh, you're on board the Fedora? It's a ship. We're from Earth. Well, the ship is.
Oh, sorry. What's a ship?
Oh, sorry. We're humans.
Well, I see you're getting along just fine together. I've got some things I need to take care of urgently. I'll leave you two to it until I'm back. Play nice.
I have so many questions.
Another montage of time skipping forward. And Harold and Fishy getting to know each other. And this should end 2.5, and we've only got 2.6 to go, which will be really, really short, like 2.5, and then we will be finished chapter 2. There we go. Okay, and then there's one more notebook entry to get here in 2.6, but it's story related, not missable. We'll get it just for ending, pretty much for ending the chapter, or for something at the end of the chapter anyway. Okay, once we wake up, I think we're going to have a heap of messages to check again. Alright, so this is 2.6 now. No new notes, but we've got a message from Cyrus. I'm a man of science. And everything has an explanation, but have you experienced any ghost-like phenomena in the lab district recently? The other day, I'm sure I felt a presence sneak behind me. More corroborating evidence is needed. That was us with Fishy. Sunny sends us a message, blah, 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 blah. Something she's suspicious about our pet. Chris sent us a message. Say my protein snacks from the TV lounge seem to have been snacked on, you know. Those things aren't very good for you unless you're pumping iron too, unless did you start working out. So he thinks we ate his protein snacks. It was probably Fishy. This is from Professor Moreau. What's with all the brightly coloured crumbs on the lab table? She's worried about that. And this random Shaya sent us another message. Hey Harold, you know you must be busy. No worries. Just wondered if you'd seen my message. Just wanted to run my new book idea by you. I don't know who that is. Alright, and we go upstairs and get another cutscene.
So, it's a community based around the energy-giving properties of the particles. Ah, Harold, join us.
Hello, you two.
Hello.
Will you go on?
Yes. We get warmth in the air from them. And other things.
Like food? Materials? And where do the particles come from?
We aren't sure. There is a big glowing hole in the cave that feels very nice to be around, though.
Harold, you didn't tell me this earlier.
What?
Oh, Moreau. I didn't really tell him.
There you go.
Exchanges back home. So I suppose no one thinks much about them.
Oy vey, we need to see this hole.
I'd love to see it too. But how do we get there? By the way, Professor, did you tell Wiyu what you told me about the particles?
I did. I suppose I owe Wiyu here a thank you.
My pleasure. I accept.
Wiyu, it's more like she means...
I mean, let's retire for tea. No great plan was ever made without it.
I don't know about that, Moreau. Alright, so we have a little tea party.
Tea.
Thank you. It smells great, like flowers.
Yes, don't tell Cyrus. He's stressed enough as it is without worrying about me stealing from his herbarium.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to keep track of. Like, whatever is going on with all water.
Well, we don't know for sure. Only that they're hedging their bets on the launch procedure, and the CEO is acting strangely indeed.
Then there's the Lightkeepers. What's their plan in all this?
Who knows? I'm wary, but at least they seem invested in the truth. And that means for now, they're on our side, whoever they are.
I guess so. Be nice if they stop with the graffiti, though. What's the latest with our start procedure, by the way?
My. Tea does make you talkative. Cyrus is working hard. I'm sure he'll iron out the problems he's having. It's just whether he'll iron them out in time.
How do you feel about all this, Wiyu?
Great. So much is going on. It's very exciting.
And how about you, Harold?
I'm just relieved we could help Wiyu.
Yes, you two clearly have a special bond already.
What is bond?
It's something that keeps us close together.
Oh, okay. Are you holding it?
No, Wiyu, it's an invisible, emotional thing.
Great. Less to carry.
Less to carry.
Do you miss where you came from at all?
Not really. I'll go back eventually, and that's okay.
Well, I quite wondered if maybe you'd take Harold with you.
Me? To the cave?
Yes.
Yes, adventure time, Harold.
Particles. Of course, I want to go, but I can't just drop everything and people would notice me gone.
But... me?
And me.
Don't worry, my boy. I'll be in close contact. And after all, haven't you been craving some adventure?
Oh, sure, but what if I get the adventure wrong?
You're just
Harold.
observing, taking readings, letting Wiyu show you how things work. You trust him, right, Wiyu?
Sure. There'll be lots of Flumilim to meet. Plenty of Malgaraha to see.
What are Flumilim?
That's a hard one to translate. It means things you can talk to. Like everyone back at the cave. But I suppose it also means people like you.
Oh, so it's the name for your kind.
Well, it's all kinds. We've not needed any more detail before. And no one will mind if you don't call them Flumilim.
Cool. It's just a bit confusing otherwise, don't you think?
Not for us. You will have so many classifications for everything. Even a person can be male or female.
They really do touch on these topics, don't they? But they don't really dig any deeper.
That's true. So,
unless it's just that I don't understand the deepness.
Not like how you're thinking. Don't worry about it. Just call us friends. Or our names.
Okay, will do.
Great. Then
I literally had that exact same conversation with someone the other day.
Harold to explore the cave and meet the rest of the Flumilim.
I can't believe it's gonna be me that sees it all for the first time.
Yay. Oh, but I can swim. How will come with me?
Ah, just follow me. I have a little something to show you both.
I met this non-binary person. Okay, you got to follow them into the thing if it'll let us. I don't think it does. No, they go without us. We have to wait. And then there was a debate about, accidentally calling them him or her, and I was just like, it doesn't come up when I'm around them because you just call them by their name. Like, it doesn't need to be this big problem. Like, all I mean by that is sometimes I feel like we argue or fight over things that when it's not necessary. Okay, where did they go? Oh yeah, over to the right. Alright. Follow. Just gotta wait for Fishy, and then we gotta follow her. Or follow them, I guess. I don't know. Is Fishy a boy or a girl? We don't know. More about that topic again. Alright. And this, guys, is pretty much going to end chapter 2. We'll wait until we're in control again and I can show you all of the notebook pages that we got in chapter 2, including the one we're about to get. So just, we'll end the video once we've done that.
Oh. I'd like to introduce you both to Jetsam, a little hobby project of mine.
Jetsam.
Space buggy meant for short
Jetsam?
surface analysis.
Little Sammy?
It will be your means of visiting a very different kind of world.
It's amazing. I'll look after it, I promise.
Now, before you go, I've uploaded new firmware to your PDA.
Oh, what does it do?
Well, I developed an update to the translation software based on your discussions with Wii U for use with the PDA, so you don't have to schlep that huge machine around.
Oh, neat.
That's handy.
Omnicom. Also, you should both take one of these.
Where does
that reminds me of one of the
It's an ear.
COVID strains.
It connects to the PDA, so you can have real-time translation. Plus, it allows me to stay in close contact with you.
Very cool. And it'll work at long range?
It should do. I developed a super efficient transmitter and new batteries for it all using some of Wii U particles.
Glad to help.
It'll mean that whatever happens, you can stay in contact with me in some shape or form. And Harold?
Yes, Professor?
Do not lose it. Unlike that toaster, these aren't...
Don't lose it, Harold.
I won't. I'll be careful. About everything.
That should be everything you need. Hop in. I'll be on the radio, and I'm sure you two will look after each other.
Wii U, let's go visit your home. Thanks, Professor.
We are off on an adventure.
For me.
We will.
Now, chapter 3 entirely takes place not on the Fedora, so obviously there's no gossip. There's no gossip in chapter 3, but there are plenty of notes for our notebook.
How does all this...
And there's the achievement for completing chapter 2, but we'll continue the video until I can show you the notebook, and you just heard that notebook sound, so we've just got our next notebook entry.
Come on, stop swerving. Ro will kill me if I dent her hobby project.
How are they going to fix the Fedora and put it all back together? That's one thing I definitely don't know.
Oh, seems like you're making it swim calmly now.
Yeah.
Got the hang of it.
Getting so less light. Less light means bad distance.
It's called dark. And yeah, getting very hard to see. I know. It's chilly. Say, how did you find your way to the Fedora?
Wasn't easy. Dark and chilly. Don't like either. But once I had started, just wanted to see what there was. Had to keep going. Next thing I knew, very light. Less chilly. Lots of ow. Then you, shouting at me.
When you tell it like that, it doesn't sound like a great experience.
Worth it.
Well, I'm glad it was worth it, and that you kept going. On that note, how are we going to get to your place?
No worry, I can see.
What, in the dark?
No, it's more like the right direction glows for me.
Oh. Everything on the Fedora is signposted, so we don't even have to think about how to get somewhere. Glowing directions sound much more fun. So, you can direct me there?
Yep. I can see the way clearly.
And I'd better turn on the proximity sensors in the dark. I really don't want a lecture from Moreau. Okay, Wii U, you're the boss. Take us away.
We're almost there now. Be careful. The entrance tunnel is very narrow.
Okay, I think I see it. Going to be a tight squeeze. We're here? We're really here?
Yep. This is the place. Good job, Howell. Now
I will.
swim.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Very short. It'll be fine. Let's go.
What if Harold can't swim? He's never swum before. I mean, do they have pools on the Fedora? I don't think so. Oh, and he falls in. Nope, he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm surprised he didn't
Come
die.
on, Howell. It's not so hard.
Says the fish.
Ugh. Land. Finally. Land.
Alright guys, so this is the start of chapter 3. We're going to end the video in just a second.
Land.
When we check the notebook.
It's just a bit of rock. Come on up.
He's never been on land before.
So much rock.
Alright, so here's the
Real
notebook.
rock. Bumpy and slightly worn.
Harold Shush. Okay, so that's our newest notebook entry we got for entering the sub. And I'm going to go back to the start
it's just the
of chapter 2.
It's all metal. It's not real.
That's from chapter 1, isn't it? Which one was the start of chapter 2?
I've never
Let
walked
me
on
just check the
anything made
notes.
of real rock before.
Okay, so...
What? I mean...
that one there with the T with Moreau, that was the final one in chapter 1. So Secret Guest is that fishy one next. And so from here on is chapter 2. Just make sure you have all these. You can have them in a different order.
We're nearly there. I can't quite believe it.
I'm sorry I'm talking over these two. But we need to get to this. Alright, so that those are all the notebook entries.
What's gonna be there?
And okay, you're finally shutting up. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please consider joining my Patreon or joining by becoming a member here on YouTube. Those two things really, really help out me to make more videos like this, guys. And of course, hit the thumbs up button, post a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys and replying to your comments. Really makes my day. Nearly every day that makes my day, guys. I love, love, love getting all the comments from you guys. And please subscribe if you haven't already and you want to find more videos from me. Hit that bell notification as well. Speaking of bells, there's the bell. You know what that means. Class dismissed.